An Oxford professor by the name of Professor Flyberg did a study, and he studied public-private partnerships that included both state money and private money in 136 countries. And he found out that only half of 1% of those large public-private partnerships, projects just like NBI, only 1/2 were on time, on budget, and delivered policy. National Broadband Ireland is on time, on budget, it's delivering policy, and on top of that, we did something very, very unique. The men and women of NBI created a foundation, a nonprofit charity, and we've given 125 grants to people and organizations in rural Ireland that will use that fibre to create jobs. So we're on time, on budget, delivering policy, and creating jobs.
I think if we look at the brand and the awareness and the benefits of the National Broadband Plan, whether you're talking about the elderly or people who are in need of care, you're talking about young people in terms of education, entertainment and communication systems, I think it was really important to make people aware of the benefits of fibre broadband compared to other legacy broadband technologies. And I think that was a key enabler in terms of seeing the high adoption and take-up that we've seen in the network.
The big difference I see now to when I started working on an intervention strategy over 10 years ago is the BCO network. Bringing together of all the different member states into this network so that we can share and discuss and really test out our thinking against how we address these big things coming up is really, really powerful. It's the largest investment in rural Ireland that has ever taken place. Over 500,000 people in Ireland have now benefited from the intervention we've taken.
So we started that bid process in early 2016, and I'm delighted to be here today telling you actually where we are in that programme. It's very impressive to say we're seeing real benefits for businesses, for homeowners, for farms that are actually using this service today. And it's not only that they're getting the benefit of connectivity and entertainment, but they actually see a future of living and working in rural Ireland.
What we set out to do here was to make sure that nobody was left behind, that every single premise, no matter where they were, and to get that message out that we're coming. It might take 7 years, but we'll get to you and nobody will be left behind. We decided we were going to go with a full fibre network, and we decided we would go with the next generation and we would future-proof this network. Every single premise that we are cabling and putting fibre past now will have access in time up to 10 gigabits of symmetrical network. It is life-changing for people. I've worked on projects all around the world, whether it's in North America, the UK, the Caribbean, and to see what's been happening here and what's going on here is just phenomenal.
Not only can we show you today how you build and operate those networks, we can show you what's behind them, which is an operating environment that encourages that innovation and that ease of usage. The operating environment that the government correctly now in retrospect insisted that we build was our lab upstairs. It happened to be a really brilliant decision because it made it so simple for the operators to connect to our network. And that's why we have over 60 operators on our network. And that's why those operators can continue to lower their price and offer more innovative products. It sounds like maybe to you I'm being boastful, but it's not. It's pride you hear in my voice. I'm proud of Ireland. I'm proud of my coworkers. And I'm proud of the Department of Communications, Environment and Climate for working with us. As fellow Europeans, we'd be glad to help you with anything we can and show you anything we can. Thank you very much for your time.